Hi everyone. The following video tutorial is on how to use a scheduling assistant and how to set up your calendar within Microsoft Outlook. So currently I'm already in my calendar view. Usually if you click on the little envelope, you're in your inbox. So I clicked on the calendar, which took me to my calendar. And I'm in July right now. So one of the great features of Outlook Calendar is the scheduling assistant that which allows you to see if people are available or not within their calendar. You don't necessarily have to share calendars with them in order to see it. That's the beauty of it. It'll just tell you whether they're busy or if they're available. So you won't be able to see the details of what they have going on, but you can just see whether they're busy or available. And that's really helpful because it assists in not having to send emails back and forth to see if people are available. So the way, let's say I was trying to schedule a staff meeting on July 1st with the folks in my office, I would double click on July 1st and let's say I name this TIP staff meeting. And then here on invite attendees, I want to go ahead and include everybody that's in my office. Okay, so as you can tell, it's immediately down here giving me suggestion times of when people are available. It's telling me from 8 to 8:30 everyone's available, from 8:30 to 9, and then 11:30 to 12. And then over here, if I were to click on 9, it tells me 3 people aren't available, and down here it tells me who's not available. So Myrna, Dawn, and Marisol aren't available. So it's really neat. Like I said, you don't have to share calendars in order to see what their availability is, but it assists because if I was trying to set up a staff meeting, then okay, 8 to 9 is probably a good time. Or even if I scroll down anytime after 12, it looks like everybody's available. So then I could send a meeting request. So that's one way to see what everybody's availability is. You can also click on scheduling assistant up here and it just gives you a different view for the whole day to see what is best suited for that meeting. You can even go further by scrolling over to see other dates. But like I said, if you share calendars with someone, you'll be able to see what they have going on. But if you don't, it's just going to show busy, just like that. Okay. So a pretty neat feature in Outlook. Like I said, it helps alleviate, the issue with having to email everyone like, oh, are you available this day or that day? So the scheduling assistant really assists with that and is the purpose for that. Okay. So then if I wanted to set up the meeting from 8 to 9, I could do 8 to 9, which shows right here. It's not a repeat meeting. I can do a reminder. So they get a pop-up telling them, hey, in 15 minutes you have a meeting, or you could do 30 minutes. If there's travel time, if people are at another site, I usually do an hour reminder or 30 minutes at least. And then you would click send and they'll get the meeting invite. Okay, so really cool feature. That's the scheduling assistant within Outlook. Another really neat feature is obviously, you can put your meetings. So let's say, I had, a Zoom meeting, right? That same day from 1 to 2. So this is how I would enter it, on my calendar. So just Zoom meeting with whoever from 1 to 2 and click save. And now that shows up on my calendar. So then if someone's trying to schedule something on their end, they're going to see that from 1 to 2, I'm busy. Okay. What I've noticed with other people is that they have people who share their calendars. They have several calendars going on because they're trying to toggle between their professional calendar, their private calendar. And one of the neat features in Outlook is that you can actually put your personal stuff and make it private And even if you share your calendar, they won't be able to see what you have going on. So let's say like on Friday, I have a doctor's appointment, and I don't want everybody to know that I have a doctor's appointment, but I want to make sure that they see that I'm busy or that I'm not going to be available, right? So let's say my appointment's from 8 to 9. If you come up here where it says busy and you click on that, you'll see private, and now see that little lock. This meeting or this event is set up as private. So even if you share a calendar, they won't be able to see what it is that you have going on. They'll just see that it's busy. So if I click save, and that little lock tells me that it's set to private. So it'll show up that I'm busy, but it won't give details. So that's another really neat feature within Calendar. So once again, make sure you're using the scheduling assistant, that you're putting your meetings in your calendar, and you can always set them up to private, so you're not having to toggle a bunch of calendars around. If you have any questions, you can email me at laura.moore@sausd.us. Thank you.